Good day, and welcome to Currencies Direct weekly podcast for Monday, the 15th of June. The Rand's rally has finally ended. Following 3 consecutive weeks of gains, the local unit ended last week more than 3% weaker against the US dollar. Rand weakness, which was ignited as a result of unrest in the United States, escalated as fears of a second wave of COVID-19 infections in China emerged last week. Authorities in China confirmed that 49 new cases, 36 of which were linked to a single seafood market in the southern district, resulted in Beijing implementing partial lockdown restrictions in affected areas. With fears of a second wave of infections doing the rounds, the Rand and its emerging market peers experienced a sell-off, which sees the local unit open at 17.22 to the dollar this morning. With the country observing Youth Day tomorrow, the Rand is expected to trade within 17.20 to 17.40 against the US dollar. Global markets are still largely uncertain how the virus will or has affected the global economy. Over in China, an improvement in monthly manufacturing data could mean the worst is now behind us. However, in the United States, the picture paints a different story, as US Fed projections dealt another blow to market sentiment. Initial jobless claims rattled investors last week, as the figure was released worse than anticipated, suggesting the US economy could take longer than previously forecast to bounce back. Back home, following the Rand's run all the way to 16.39 to the dollar last week, focus will shift to global events with a scarcity of local data out this week. Next week, on the other hand, should give us a more clear indication of the impact the virus has had on the economy, with the unemployment rate, inflation rate, and retail sales figures all set to be released. Needless to say, Rand volatility could be heightened in the coming weeks as countries around the world ease lockdown restrictions. Market attention will be on whether we see a spike in COVID-19 infections. Globally, there are now more than 8 million confirmed cases, with 435,000 deaths. On local shores, authorities have confirmed more than 70,000 cases, with the number of deaths expected to reach 1,500 today. That's it for this week's edition. If you'd like to chat about any of your currency requirements, please get in touch with us on 021-418-0105. For Currencies Direct weekly podcast, my name is Justin Ludovec.